Hi guys, it's another Vblog. So Comic Con, London Comic Con MCM Expo finished yesterday. I went yesterday, the last day. Obviously it started on Friday, but that was the previous. I'm not fast. So I went Saturday, Sunday, and yeah. So Saturday wasn't a great thing for us. I mean, I went with my brother and my friends, and I told you what happened day one for us because we didn't went the previous night. So Saturday was shit, but we got what we wanted. So day two, the final day, end game for us. Yeah, it was a little bit better. It wasn't too busy. There's thousands of people coming in. It's like fucking hell. Oh, not douchebags, douchebags, but some of them, like capable of saying, having to you and barging. It's just so many people, and people just arrogant pricks. That's the problem, And yeah, I heard my friends in San Diego Comic Con, it's worse over there, A lot of people are going there and checking everything out, and they have a bad experience. But for me and my brother and my friends, they experience. This is my first experience to go to a con, and it was okay. It has the up and down, so and yeah. So it was what it is today. So yeah, I won't be going next year. I can't. It's just too much headache and stuff. But if somebody else comes up, if DC Douglas comes out again, and Little Bailey, Travis, the other Power Ranger actors, I might come next year. We'll see. I don't know. They're gonna do one in May 2015. I may go to that or October. So they do it twice a month every year in London. So obviously they do it in Birmingham, Dublin, Scotland, and Manchester. So really, they got money, MCM Expo, but it's just too much headache, and it's a lot of hard work. So yeah. So let me tell you what happened yesterday. So me and my friends, we went to Southall. We didn't went to Norfolk, and we checking through things. They didn't have the great figures. They had no SH figures. They had a few naked figures, Funko Pops. Like I said, we didn't bother. So then we just left. Then we waited 30 minutes to get. We waited in line 35 minutes to wait. We got there early, and to get an autograph from Lower Bailey and Travis really now. Also they're nice people, but the bad thing I didn't like about, I had to pay £10 each to get an autograph. They're right there. Can you see? Chun-Li and Go. I had to pay £10 each to get an autograph from them. And my friend had to pay £20 as well. Then after, this is so fucking stupid, we had to pay £10 to get in a picture with them. And I'm like, what? And I'm asking the woman, like, why we have to pay for the fucking this and that, blah, blah. I wasn't swearing at her, but she knew I was getting pissed. And then she's like, oh, that's what DC Douglas, he does it for free. And then I'm like, she's like, giving some bullshit explanation. She's like, oh, because they're artists, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what the fuck? DC Douglas does the same thing as a voice actor. Why the fuck I have to pay £10 for an autograph from them? It's just fucking stupid just to get extra pictures. I print it out, and it's just like, but they give you 2 extra for free, those 2, so they charge me those for those. But it's like fucking ridiculous, guys, But yeah, but we took 2 times because we kind of screwed up the first time. The second time, and yeah, I tried to shake Little Bailey's hand, but she did really she kind of welcomed me, but I didn't want to be a negative around this, so, but she is so hyper energetic, she's a very fit woman, and well, if I say anything for her husband, But yeah, you been talking about Travis William. Travis William is awesome. You know, he probably shake my hand like, "Nice to meet you, mate." This and that. Like that. You would do his. Hold on. So what was I? So he's like, "Oh, nice to meet you, mate." I'm like, "Oh, nice to meet you." And you know, he's like, well, "Who do I sign this up to?" Or to Zane or Guka. Oh, I don't know what I just said. Yeah. So obviously, I put 2Kim Jake. That's my name. Whew. Shut up. So yeah, I was gonna ask him something. We was in a hurry, so you know, and my brother was asking, based on Crash Stadium and Travis Ferdinand, and we was in a hurry because there's other people behind us. You have to leave quick. You know, say hi, take a picture, sign, and say goodbye. And so we left, and we took a break, and we went to meet Robert Bacard. He's the guy from Gremlins 2 and Inner Space, and he did Star Trek Generations, I believe, and other TV shows and movies. My friend got the autograph because I had to do. So I'll talk about Sam Rubinek in a minute. He's a complete douchebag. Obviously he's old. Obviously he's 61, and and he couldn't spell my name properly. And I told him to get a little message. He's like, "Oh, don't upload this on YouTube." I'm like, this and that. So obviously I'm not gonna upload that video. Obviously my friend did it. My brother did it for me, and yeah. And another thing, we had to pay £50 to get a ticket. It's just fucking stupid. So lucky I didn't take a photo shoot with them because I had to pay £20. It's just fucking stupid. So fuck it. So I'm glad I didn't pay that. So yeah. What else happened? What else happened? So yeah, it's really bad experience. Me, I saw his films since I was a kid, and he's a complete douche. I mean, he plays douchebag roles in movies as well. Obviously, he's actors in it, so yeah, you should show respect to your fans. So, yeah. Okay, so let's go to Sam Rubinek. Sam Rubinek is an actor from Rainbow, and he does some TV show. He did Masters Horror, and he did some Star Trek and Warehouse and other stuff. Obviously, he's not a big actor, but he's alright. A bit of an eccentric individual, obviously, and obviously, when I met him, I'm like, it's like, "Oh, nice to meet you, sir," this and that, Obviously, I got manners. It's like, oh, and then I showed the picture of Rainbow. He's like, "How did you remember this?" It's like, "Oh, I watched a couple of days." Like, "Oh, okay." So how did you remember that? He was so oblivious about his other movies, he forgot about it. Like, oh my gosh. So, and I'm asking some few questions, like, how was it, this is the first digital HD, and, I'm probably asking him, and, I said to can't shake hand, he just gave me a fist tap in the beginning, I'm like, "Oh, okay," can't shake hand, he's like, "No, give me a fist." I'm like, I had to pay £5 to get a picture with him, and yeah, but I did make it enlarged picture of that, so I was like, fuck it. I did want to get a picture with him, but I thought even get a cheap picture, I had to pay £5. Like, fucking, I already spent all my money as it is, and so yeah. So we took a little break again, and then I saw Walter Jones to play as Zach, the Black Ranger. And yeah, he's okay, dog. No, he's okay. But he's a bit what's the word? Obviously he's tired, meeting Francis and that, and he can barely write my name. Now I'm probably helping him. He's like, "Oh, you mind writing for me?" I'm like, "Okay." So I write my name, and he's like, "Oh." So how you doing? This and that, blah blah blah. You know, and he's just similar like his characters act, and so yeah, I was gonna meet him yesterday, but we were so occupied. I was occupied not meeting him on Saturday. I mean, and yeah, so yeah, but he's a good guy. I shake this like 5, 6, 7 times. I'm like, fuck me, dude. So yeah, so going autograph from him is right there. Right. See, I did it, unfortunately. So yeah. So yeah. Then after I made Karen actually replace Aisha, because those other guys got replaced in season 2 because they wasn't getting paid enough, and so they left. So, but yeah, but I seen the other season. It's not great. So when they came in, I wasn't. But I watched them as a kid. So you know. But yeah. She was okay. Obviously I did saw them on Saturday, and but we was talking about food questions this and that, and why hamster buns so cheap, and you know. She did want to do the Super Mega Force, the Legendary Battle, but they were just being cheap. So she's like, "Fuck it, I'm not doing this." So screw it. It's like, she's being honest. I heard it online. I heard it on YouTube. I heard it on her Twitter account, Facebook, all that bullshit, this and that, and that. Then I met David Ross and Austin Street John again. I'm asking them questions, and telling all these questions. And then David Ross is like, look, man, this other fans behind you, so I have to talk to them. I'm like, okay, cool, dude. I'll see you soon. I'm taking the picture. And then we're like, can we take a picture together? He said, yeah, sure. You have to ask them. I don't know. So So then I went to Austin Street John, and I'm asking questions. This and that. Why you got bad advice from us, from Jason Davenfrack, and he's basically saying like, I heard speculations, this and that. I heard, but that's what I'm gonna say. So he's applying. He doesn't like Jason Davenfrack. So if Jason Davenfrack comes here to the UK, I would definitely ask him like, why you don't like Austin Street John, and yeah, if he comes here next year, or I don't know, God knows when, but I'll talk to him personally about that. But yeah, Austrian, he's cool dude, but obviously he's tired. He's nothing like his character on the show. Obviously he's an actor, or he used to be an actor. So I kept asking him questions, and yeah, we took some picture. Took some picture after about. I'm talking about them. I didn't really enjoy it. I'm going to talk about. So we took a drink break from my brother and my friends, talking, and there's so many motherfuckers there. I'm like, thank God we can go soon. And yeah, so we're getting the pictures, this and that. And I told the guy, can I get a group photo with Sister John and David Yost, my brother and my friends. And he's like, we can't do that. I'm like, well, why not? And he said, oh, you have to do it individually. If you want to do a group picture, that's going to cost you £8. I'm like, well, why I can't get Sister John and David Jason Frankfurt? He's like, oh no. I'm like, no, I want to get this one. He's like, oh no, you have to do a group. I'm like, oh, fuck you, fucking motherfucker, you fucking 4 freak. But it got me mad. He knew I was getting pissed off. I was gonna fucking smack him. My friends getting mad. My bro's getting mad. I'm like, what the fuck? And and everybody had to pay individual purchase. We had to pay £40 altogether. Everybody had to pay £40. I'm like, fucking hell, dude. So I went like an idiot, like 10-20 minutes just getting a picture with Austin Street John. And I took it with him, and and it's like that's nice to meet you. Hope to see you soon. I'm like, thank you, sir. This and that. It was nice to meet you, and hope to see you soon as well. So, and yeah, and I took Dave Yost's picture, and had to wait too long for Dave Yost. But Jason's got the main attraction. He's the most famous Red Ranger, obviously, and he's got the biggest line. So the other Rangers, blue, yellow, and black, they have less lines. No one has no of respect for them. I think they do. The other fans, they do, of course. But so yeah. But David was, I know, he's got issues, but he's a cool guy. You know, it's similar to his character. But he says to me, you know, I'm not a genius, this and that. Like, yeah, I know. You're just acting. You're just playing a character. So, you know, acting is complete opposite of the real lives. Yeah, acting is fiction. It's not real. It's fantasy. So you have to believe that, you know, they're just acting. They're just reading script, getting into the characters. That's it. Non-fiction, it means it's real. That they know they do it in their real lives. You know, they say who they are today. So they're not acting. So yeah. So it's a complete opposite. So I understand, you know, they do this for a while, this and they get tired, this and that. So yeah. So we got the pictures. There's one of other motherfuckers that are just crowding and getting pictures, and they posted charges like £5 for a print off, but they never did ask me. So we're like, fuck it, we're going home now. So we're walking, and have some pizza, Then we go home, go on the train, this and that, blah blah, have some dinner, and yeah. So yeah, so it was the last day, and you know, I was going to see DC Douglas, but we didn't have enough time, and we saw him on Saturday, and he's a very busy man. But yeah, but I have total respect the Power Ranger actors, mainly David Yost, obviously. Also Street John, obviously, he's okay, but a bit, you know, obviously they're tired, this and that, you know, but I have total respect for David Yost, you know, and I said to him, I came here just to see you, and he was honored just by I said that, and I said, you know, I respect you, this and that, and yeah, I was like, you know, wow, you know, and yeah, and when I met Street John, you know, Laura Bailey, Transmitted, and I was just like, what, and me and DC Douglas, it really touched me, man. It really touched me. And when I was coming back home, man, and I had a kind of emotional breakdown. You know, it was like, you know, it really touched me. You know, I don't want to get into detail, but you know, me and your favorite heroes from your childhood, it means a lot to you. And yeah, it was special 2 days. I know it has ups and downs, and you know, but I give this MCM Expo Comic Con, London Comic Con, 5.5 out of 10. It's not organized. It's fucking shitty. There's too many motherfuckers there. And if I ever do want to go again, I only go if someone there that I know, if it's worth it, and get a ticket in advance. It's much better getting in advance. If you get it on the day, it's fucking hectic. So yeah, but these wristbands, you know, I cut them off now because it was kind of bitch to take them off and such. So I'm just gonna wrap this up. I got some few things yesterday. I got some Funko Pops. I got Peter Venkman Funko Pop. Oh shit. I got Raymond Steins and Slimer. They charged me £10 each. But yeah, that's all I got, guys. You know, but yeah, I got the Rumble figure. I showed that on Saturday, so yeah. But most of my money went to autographs and taking pictures. So yeah, it fucking sucked, man. You know, I had to pay £50 to get a ticket with Saul Rubinek, and wow, fuck, you know. Would I go again? Like I said before, if I see someone who's coming out that I know, you know, they do it every May and October. Every twice a month a year, so yeah. So every May and October they always do a London Comic Con, twice a month every year. So make sure you book your tickets in advance. So yeah, but yeah, it's gonna remember me the rest of my life. I got the pictures, I got the thing. So yeah. So if I do ever go to Comic Con, if I do go to London Comic Con, I would go someone who's special. So yeah, so Sunday Comic Con and Palm Con, I will definitely go. Just have to save money for that, and yeah. So yeah, so I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. Yeah, okay, guys. Peace. Celebrate, comment, and share. Follow me on Twitter, and I'm out. Thanks for watching. Peace, and wanna come.